She not accepting it. Tell her to accept it. Be fair. She mad at me now. Y'all know every time y'all make me do this, everybody get mad at me. I love you more. Hey. Okay, so was you up in here a couple minutes ago? The Bigo court clerk had provided me with the documentation that you wanted me to sell you.
Okay, let me see.
Okay. Damn, the iPad went dead. My motherfucking lord.
It's Friday. I want to enjoy
One
my
second.
not
No, no,
being
no, Randy. No, 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 because you're a liar. Ain't no motherfucking enjoy yourself. It's Friday. Stay your ass right there. Hold on, my iPad loading.
I'm definitely going to enjoy my Friday.
After we get done, after we figure out why the... Oh, thank you, my sweetheart chosen.
Y'all run me up over here while we over here. Come on, y'all. Give
Yes.
me a little
Okay, the iPad's coming on now.
4 5
These
here.
are the documents. These are the documents. Randy, you there?
Yeah, Randy's here. He's on the phone.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly show you and then I'm gonna
Thank
read
you.
it so you know it's real. So you know it's, and then if you want me to send it to you, I'll send it to you as well.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Because you get reported so quick, I can't show it. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm gonna read it as well. They'll give me there's a new rule on here. You can't show it too long. Okay. It says the state of Nevada versus Randolph Minutes. The defendant above named having committed the crime of luring or attempt to lure a person believed to be a child, category B felony, in the manner following. That the said defendant, which is Randolph, on or about the second day of December 22nd, at and within the county of Clark, state of Nevada, did then and there willingly, unlawfully, feloniously, and knowingly contact or communicate with or attempt to contact or communicate with Special Agent Heredia of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, portraying herself to be a 13-year-old female, whom defended to believe a child who is less than 16 years of age or at least 5 years younger than the defendant, through the use of a computer, a system, or a network, through with the intent to persuade or lure the person whom defendant to believe to be a child to engage in sexual contact.
They're just reading everything everybody already knows. Everybody already knows this.
How does
Here you
everybody know
go.
that you said, and then here's where he pled to guilty. So this is where he pled to guilty, but it's not drugs. You're lying about drugs. Hereby agree to a plea. He pled
I've
to
been.
guilty for a plea deal to get a
They're
lower
saying
to get a
they're
lower
saying
charge.
so basically
Okay,
everyone's
here it is.
saying that it was not about no weed or whatever. They're saying you didn't try to
No,
sell
it's not.
drugs.
No weed was
How,
involved.
how are they? The shit that
No
they
weed was
read
involved,
is
Randy.
basically okay. I don't
Randy,
care. I'm
you
not arguing
signed
with random
this.
people on the internet. I'm not
You
arguing
didn't.
with
You're
random
not arguing
people.
with random people. This is the Bigo
But
Court of
it's
Clerks.
important though because we do have an open CPS case. So I need you to
Okay, but
just say what you was gonna say, please.
this is the thing that everything that she's reading is literally everything that I already said. Everybody knows what I was charged with. Everybody knows I was talking to the police. Everybody knows I pulled up to the spot. Everybody knows I just said on this phone that I was taking a deal. What else, what new information are you providing?
But why did you
Already
not?
there.
Why was it not something for selling drugs? That's not what you did. You didn't pull up to sell weed,
They
Randy.
weren't concerned, but that's the thing. They weren't concerned with that. The whole sting operation was to find people who were trying to meet up with people who were underage. So once I did that,
Underage and
that's
and
only
engaging in sexual conduct. So that means you had a conversation with her prior. If you had
I
discussed
literally
weed
just said
and was
what the
pulling up to
conversation
sell
was.
weed, you would have a charge for weed. Attempting to sell
That's not true.
or
That's not
solicit.
true.
Well, not
When I pulled up,
necessarily.
me and
Yes,
they put
selling
me in
weed
the
to a
car
minor. It
immediately.
doesn't matter if
They
it's
didn't
legal.
search.
You have to be over
They
18
didn't
to
search.
Hold on.
21 to
Look here.
smoke.
They didn't search. They didn't search my car. They didn't do any. They didn't do anything to
Exactly.
me.
So that means
God
you
did
linked up
took
on the
me.
grounds of sex. What was discussed on the internet was sexual conduct. She wanted you to either
Okay.
give head to you, you wanted
That's
head
what.
from her to eat her
That's
pussy
what
or
I was
fuck her.
saying. Hold on, and that's what I was just saying. Look, hold on, Randy. This is what I was just saying. If even if he didn't say anything sexual on his end, even if the police said something
No,
sexual
that's
on their
lies,
end,
honey. That's not
yes.
true.
Even if hold on, but I'm just getting this out. No, I'm going off what he's saying. Hold on, let me just say this. Even if the police said something sexual, he still showed up. Do you get what I'm
Yes.
saying?
So if the police
Even
said
if
I want
he
to suck
didn't
your
say
dick
nothing
and I'm
sexual, they
15,
did, and he
yeah.
still came anyways.
Yes, to
That's
get his
why he
dick
got
sucked.
arrested. That's why he
Yes.
got arrested.
It didn't
He
have
got
shit to
arrested
do
for
with no
pulling up.
weed.
That's what
It didn't
happened.
have shit to do with weed, honey. It was whatever
You gonna
the
tell
convers
me?
when they're in a sting operation, just like for prostitution.
I
If
know.
if 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 I was answering a phone call and the police was on the other side, they're going to
I'm not on
strategically
drugs.
say things. They're going to strategically
Bro,
say
everybody
things
thinks they just
to.
know every law in existence. Bro,
Okay,
that shit
well,
crazy.
y'all really trying to put
That's not
this ain't got honest. To be honest with you, it ain't really got shit to do with me. But okay,
it.
this I'm not the one.
Okay,
I'm
but
not
are
the
you
one
gonna
with the
protect
charge.
your son from a
I'm
pedo?
not the one with the
His daddy's a
charge.
pedo. His daddy
Okay,
is a
if
pedo.
if he's a pedophile, he would be charged as a he would be registered as a sex offender first and
Not until the
foremost.
case is done.
And if hold on, and Randy just told me he literally just told me that he pled guilty. I didn't know he pled guilty until today. So that's first and
Well,
foremost.
that's because
I
I
did not
haven't
know
yet. I
that.
have to wait till August.
Okay, well you
I
didn't tell
haven't
me
yet.
that. You didn't tell me that you pled guilty until today.
I did.
No, you did not.
Well, I haven't done it yet. That's why I said I'm going to.
He did
I
not
told
tell me
y'all.
that
You
he pled
did.
guilty.
You did
He did
plead
not.
My
guilty.
last
The
court date.
paperwork is
He
right
did plead
here.
guilty, but he didn't tell me that until just
Oh,
now on the
oh, until
phone.
now. No, you didn't know. Oh, yeah,
Yes,
okay.
I didn't know he pled guilty to a plea deal. I did not know that he pled guilty to a lesser charge. I just found this out.
I told you after my last
Like
court date that I was
I did
going
not.
to.
I don't know what's going on with his court dates or nothing. I don't know. I never even asked about his case.
Well, I haven't had court. It's been 2 months since the last time I had court. But I definitely told you after the last time that I'm most likely gonna take the deal.
No, you
I told
didn't
you
say you were
that.
going to take a deal. You said that you were going to get it dropped to a misdemeanor. You never said that you were taking a plea deal and pleading guilty. You never
Well, that
said
was part of
that.
the deal. That's part of the
And
deal.
he
But you
already
didn't
did
tell
that.
me that
He
you were
pleaded
pleading
guilty to
guilty.
luring.
Oh,
So it would
whatever.
be
That's
a
what it is.
misdemeanor
But
instead
that's
of.
my thing, though. Why would you? But that's what I asked him. I said, why would you plead guilty to something if you're innocent?
Right.
Why wouldn't you just take it? Why don't you just take it to trial and
And
get
show the
all the
text
charges
messages
dropped?
where he said something about
I
weed.
explained why.
Because he know he
That's what I
linked up with that girl
said.
to fuck that little girl. That's what he did.
That's See, that's the shit I be
The
talking about.
first
Everybody
step
just
to
think they know
motherfucking
what they
recovery is
talking about.
admitted.
I had a
Hi, my
I
name
had
is
a public
Randy. I
defender.
tried to
I
fuck
had
a
a public
12-year-old.
defender.
That's the
I
only
had a
way to
public
recover
defender.
from your
I
issue.
had a public defender who told me I have a 15 to 20% chance of losing this case, not because I'm actually guilty, but just because of anything could fucking happen if you take some shit to trial. I have a 15 to 20% losing. I have a public defender, or I could take this deal, get my shit dropped down, and then in 5 years, I have a completely clean record.
But if you know that you did not do it, why would you take a plea deal? You know that your text messages or
Okay,
your communication says, I'm bringing
how
you
about y'all
weed.
gamble with y'all life if y'all want to. I got kids and I got a family to take care of. I'm not taking a 15 or 20% chance of fucking around and being found guilty and having to spend that time in prison. No, when I could completely avoid it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
85 is a high chance of winning, though. And if you really in your heart knew that you were innocent, you would go for the
Especially if he have
trial.
text messages,
And
honey
that's
V. If he got text messages saying he trying to sell weed, that is not guilty for approaching somebody for
that's just
sexual
my opinion.
conduct.
That's
If
cool.
you
We
know
can
that
have
you was
different opinions.
texting her about fucking, then that means you're avoiding that main charge by taking a plea deal so that you can stay free and get first offense. If you knew for without a shadow of a doubt that when they look up the messages, that you could say, "Here's me saying I'm pulling up to bring you weed." That is a totally different charge than luring a fucking 14-year-old. You know your motherfucking ass was texting, trying to have sex with a 12-year-old, bitch. And so you taking the plea
How many times
deal.
do I have to say shit getting dropped to a different charge?
I didn't
The-
know he
the-
took a plea deal to today.
How many times do I have to say my shit is getting dropped to a charge? Y'all keep trying to say the charge that I was initially charged with. I know what that means.
I thought that the case got dropped because there was no evidence against him. I didn't know he took a fucking plea deal. I did not know that. This
Well,
is
no,
all new to me.
there's no evidence for what they charged me for.
it
Now, what
has
I
to be
did
evidence or you
technically,
wouldn't be charged.
what I did technically, that's still a crime by just linking up. That is a
No,
crime
babe,
just by that definition.
that's
That
not
is
how
just a crime.
operation works. They're going to text him everything to indict him.
And
So she's going
how
to
do you
he
know?
probably asked, "How old are you?" She
Are
probably
you a
said
lawyer?
12 or 13 or
How do
14.
you know? How you know? I hate the people that try to tell me
We
more
know
than the
how it
Nevada
works,
State
babe.
lawyers is
We're
prosecuting
prostitutes. We're
does.
whores. We got all
How
type
do
of
you
shit going
know?
on. We know how it works with a sting
Who
operation.
are you?
We not dumb. We wasn't overnight. They're going to text you shit to indict. They're going to text
It
you what they
don't.
need to text
Whatever you
you.
say, it don't. It don't. It literally. Whatever
Thank you,
you
baby.
say, or
Thank you,
however
Missy
you
P.
feel, or however you think, literally doesn't matter. I know what I did. God knows what I did.
So why didn't you plead
God
not
knows
guilty?
everything. And not if, but when
So
my
why
record
you
is
didn't plead not
completely
guilty?
species spot clean, right? What y'all going like? What like? I don't understand. Y'all want a nigga to be guilty so
You
bad. Y'all
are.
like.
You
I
said you was
know
guilty.
I know I
But
fucked up.
You the one said you was guilty, bitch.
Y'all really acting it, bro. And the fact that the court system is telling me
this shit is
bro,
stressful
it
as fuck.
like I said, if it was like how everybody is trying to make it seem like it was, one, they wouldn't have offered me the deal that they
Yes, they
offered me,
would have.
and
For first
two, I
offense,
would
yes.
absolutely no. Two, I
Yes.
would absolutely have to register as a sex offender. If I was trying to link up and
Lies.
fuck somebody that was underage, they're gonna
Trinity
make
B's
you
son don't
register
have to
as a sex
register as
offender.
a sex offender. He took a plea deal too.
Who?
Who?
Trinity B's son don't have to register as a sex offender. He took a plea deal too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, baby, that's what it
Who's
is. It's for first offense. He know exactly
She's
what's going
talking
on.
about somebody who she's talking about a man who
Yeah, his
did some
son did
weird
the
shit.
same thing to a little young girl. But when you take a plea deal and it's your first offense, that's gonna be all on the documentation. Okay, they're gonna the public defender gonna say,
See,
okay,
y'all
this
keep
your
saying
first
this is my
offense.
first offense. This
So
is not
instead of
my
taking
first
this to
offense.
court and wasting the
Y'all
court
keep
money,
saying this is my
we're
first
gonna
offense.
offer
That's why they
you
offer me
this.
a plea deal. This is not
But
my
is this
first
your
offense.
first
So now
offense
what?
in Nevada though?
So it's
It
not
don't
your
matter.
first
If you
offense with
have
a
But
a
child.
criminal record,
hold
it's
on,
always somebody's first offense.
Randy, is this your first offense in Nevada? In the state of Nevada?
Yes, but that doesn't
Okay, it
matter. If you
is.
have your criminal record follows you, no
But
matter where
it
you
doesn't
go.
have a problem with your
No,
criminal
it
record. We
does.
talking
But
about
every
sexual
state they
contact.
go by state.
No, honey,
You
tell
could
me
get a first offense in
it's per
every
thing. So you get
state.
first offense with traffic, you get first offense with theft, you get first
Yeah,
offense
you
with
can get first
sexual
offense with
conduct, with
everything,
everything.
and it goes by state.
Yes. So if he
I do. Yes, I know. I know his record. Yes,
so
I
is he
do. I
basically
deal with this
saying this
man.
not
I've
his
known this
first
man.
offense in another
I was with him.
in another
I was with
state?
him for 4 years, but I've known him for 8 years. So I do know his history since he was like 18, 19 years old. He don't have
Okay,
nothing
can
else on
we
his record.
like? I'm over it at this point. I
You can't
don't
be over
want
it,
to
baby.
talk
You
about
still
this
dealing with
anymore.
it. It's public information. It's
This
gonna
is
follow you
still a
forever.
okay. So I shouldn't even be talking about this
He don't have
regardless.
nothing on his previous shit.
Mm. So how do you feel like now that you finding this out,
Like
honey D? Like, are you
you,
gagging?
you know how that could be. Like you don't want
I
to
didn't
just
know
sit
he
here.
had pled guilty. I had no clue. We were just over here talking about it over here before you line me.
For real?
I did not know he did that. No,
Mm.
yeah, I just looked up his court documents. I just looked up his court documents on the Justice Las Vegas court website.
Oh
I
wow.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Okay, I told you. You may have forgot, but it is what
You
it
didn't
is.
tell me that. You had me thinking that the case was gonna get dropped like completely,
Yeah, because if it would have been
and that it was
dropped
gonna be over.
if he didn't do nothing. If they
Doesn't
found out
matter.
that he didn't do nothing and he was just
You have to
involved in a
register
sting,
there.
he was supposed to sell weed. The DA would have dropped
You
it.
just don't keep listening to these people on the internet. That's what we finna. That's how we
No,
finna spend our Friday night.
I'm going off the facts and what I know. Shut up talking to me, Randy. If you're gonna piss me off, I'm gonna hang up right now. Cause this is already weird as fucking stressful as fuck as is. I'm not gonna argue with you, bruh. Don't come at me, my nigga. I've literally defended you for the past 2-3 days, and I'm not gonna do it no more. You're weird as hell. Stop playing with me, bro. You're being disrespectful. You gonna believe the people on the internet? I'm believing the facts that are in front of me. Fuck the internet. The internet's irrelevant, though.
What else do you want to know? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I've been sitting here defending you, my nigga. You making me look stupid.
Thank you. I appreciate you. That's what
You didn't tell me that you pled guilty to a child charge, bro. You didn't tell me that.
What?
Why would you not tell me that?
Okay. I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't.
Why would you not tell me that? And we have kids together. You're not going to tell me that you pled guilty to a child fucking charge, bro. That is weird. Okay. Do you not see how that makes you look guilty as fuck? Do you not see that?
I understand.
Okay, then you should have said something. You could have communicated this with me so at least I could have time to think about something or get right with my feelings or something. Cause this is it's overload. I'm overloaded.
And you already got
I'm
your
overwhelmed.
own shit you dealing with.
I get what you're saying.
You could have said something, bro.
You letting everybody is blowing this far out of proportion to what
it's not being blown out of proportion though. The facts are right in front of our face.
Yeah, but everybody's saying I'm a pedophile. I was trying to fuck
my heart is racing.
You was.
That's not that's people's opinions.
How's that opinions?
My heart is racing, bro. I'm irritated.
He is really trying to deflect.
Bro, I'm just trying to get my shit over and out the way so I can continue to live my life. I'm not trying to impress no people. I'm not trying to prove my innocence to anybody except for the judge and the fucking court.
You're not proving innocence by pleading guilty, though. You're not proving shit.
What is pleading guilty to?
Pleading guilty is not proving your innocence.
Pleading guilty means
the exact opposite.
Pleading guilty means I did it, so I'm gonna take a plea, or I got another word is like reasonable. They have reason to believe that he did it based on evidence, so he rather just take a plea instead of wasting.
Probable cause.
Yeah, instead of wasting the court's money, I'm willing to take this plea, and then that's why he just said what he said, Honey B. He said in 6 years, if I do this, this, and this, then it's gonna come off my record. You did it. It's on your record, and if you complete whatever the court give you, or if you finish out whatever they assign for you to do, then in lieu of it being your first time in taking a plea deal, they're going to take it off your record. So that still means you did it.
No, it's talking. He don't have the phone. The police have his phone, y'all. Otherwise, baby, I would have been wrote those messages. Trust me, I would have been all up in that phone. No. I met him when I was 18.
This thing went left. Let me get some left.
Hi, Candace.
Well, at least you know now. You know what I'm saying? It's sad how you had to find out being that that's the father of your children.
Know everything.
And stuff like that.
You definitely know everything. I'm not trying to sit here and make it seem like I didn't fuck up. Obviously, I know I fucked up.
You should have never engaged with a conversation with a child. You should have never met up with a child, especially if they were being sexual. You should never did anything like that. And knowing you have kids at home, why would you even engage with a child?
I know. Listen,
what do you and a 14, 13-year-old have anything to talk about?
I told you
what are you gonna talk about? What are you gonna talk about? How to play patty cake? I'm confused.
I'm not saying.
That was so fucking beautiful. I love you, UT. Thank you.
What was that? Damn.
I'm saying I was wrong, but what I'm saying is a pedophile. I am not trying to link up with somebody underage to have sex that I didn't do.
Even if you weren't trying to have sex, you do not have conversations with children.
I get it. I fucked up, and ability for me fucking up. Obviously, I wouldn't be in this situation if I didn't fuck up. I know that.
I really appreciate it.
I had to sit on this for months. I've been thinking about this shit for fucking months, obviously. Like, I know I fucked up. I'm not trying to make it sit here and seem like I didn't fuck up. Obviously, I fucked up. But I wasn't trying to fuck on no kids. I don't want to fuck on no kids. I'm not a pedophile. That whole narrative, I can see why it's out there, but it's just not, like, that's just not true. My case is
So
my
ask
case,
him
and,
what
like,
site was he on.
the facts of my case is only my case, bro. And so,
Hmm?
like,
Ask him
I
what
can't
site he
speak
was
on
on.
everybody else's situation. I can't speak on
Facebook.
everybody else's or whatever the fuck. All I can speak about is me, what happened with me, how I feel, and then who I am. That's all I can fucking speak about, talk about.
My life is not in
Anything like that.
shambles. I'm not the
Like,
one that's talking to fucking kids on the internet.
okay, fair point. Fair point.
I'm not the
Like,
one talking to kids on the
like I
internet.
feel like it wasn't like I was like
But
trying to. That's what I'm saying. Like, the
You
narrative is like, oh, I
was
was out here just trying to fuck on the bitch. Like, no, bitch hit me up for some weed, like a whole bunch of people was doing back then,
lies.
and I didn't second guess it, bro. Like,
He's lying. Like
I
you
was
have
really
had some
at that time.
conversation
Like,
about
I
sex.
wasn't thinking,
Weed and sex is
motherfuckers trying to set me up.
two different
I was
areas.
just trying to make a little bit of fucking money. But
Weed and
obviously,
sex
I
is
gotta
two
start
different
thinking about
areas,
shit like
beloved.
more
Two
when
different
I do it.
directions.
But
If a child having a conversation with you about sex, where did the weed come into play? Because you know that a federal bureau of investigation, a FBI, is going to press you on what they want you to commit to or what they consider you risky for committing. They obviously, if it's FBI, honey, they didn't just start on the first day. Like, oh, the FBI finna just go write random people on Facebook.
he said it was a few hours of
Oh,
conversation.
okay. So yeah, they had a few hours of
But he
conversation discussing what they was gonna do, discussing how they was gonna do it, and then they arranged to meet up, and he went and met up to complete or do whatever they discussed. If he would have pulled up and said, "Oh, I got this gas for you for 3.5," like you said, there would have not been that same charge. You pulled up to complete whatever you said in those conversations. Like y'all arranged for that shit.
he hung up. He hung up.
Mm. And ain't
So
no
I don't
5 hours
know.
worth of conversation, 2 hours worth of conversation about no weed. Weed is how much you need. Okay, I got that. Meet me, boom. No tea. I ain't never had 2 hours of conversation for weed.
Oh, he right here. Oh shit. Randy right here. Hold on, he wants me to mute my live. What the fuck? I didn't know he was gonna come up in this motherfucker.
she panicking because she probably gotta go to the bathroom.
Who?
Vegas.
No, she wanted whatever in your hand. Or probably, hold on, let me let him out. A pedophile. He looked like a pedophile. And he cut the hair off. You tried to change the way you look.
I'm doing this or whatever. They trying to pit us against each other because these are the same people that's going to be in there talking about, oh, you going to jail for life. She going to spend whoopty whoop in prison. I can't wait till the day she go to. These are the same people against each other.
Shut up.
I wasn't wrong. You know, I've been said I was wrong hella times. I'm not saying I didn't fuck up. I absolutely did. But you know, a pedophile. I'm trying to fuck from some kids. I'm not trying to do that. Bro, don't let these people put that idea into your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are the same people that's gonna turn around and talk about, oh, Honey D going to jail for forever. I can't wait. She not gonna get out. She ain't never gonna see her kids. These are the same people. They're the same ones. The exact same fucking ones. They trying to tear us apart. They trying to pit us against each other. They trying to see more drama. They trying to have me and you fighting. They trying to that's all they want to see. They want to see fucking chaos.
Bro, this is
They
crazy as
trying to
hell.
see chaos, bro.
It's a lot going on.
Well, yeah, we both caught charges within like 6 months of each other. But that's the thing. Like,
But this is the thing, though. It just doesn't look good.
I know, obviously.
And when I first heard about it, I cried. I was
You don't
overwhelmed.
think I did?
I was in shock. Now that we're resurfacing it again, I'm still in shock.
But
I didn't know that you pled guilty. I didn't know none of that stuff.
Okay,
I did not know that you pled guilty. When did you plead guilty?
that's why I told you my shit's not over. I have to go back to court in August.
So you're gonna plead guilty in August?
Yes, that's what I plan on doing.
He
Why
already
not?
pled guilty.
Why not take it to trial?
Because there's a 15 to 20%. One, I have a public defender. There's a 15 to 20% chance that I'm found guilty, even though I didn't do shit. But you know, the court system, anything can fucking happen. Especially if you have a public defender, anything can happen. And then one, I'm stuck with the felony on my record forever. It's not getting dropped to nothing. It's that same felony.
Stop saying poor babies. My kids are good. I be with my kids every day. Shut the fuck up, please. My kids are fine. Someone in the comments said poor babies.
You didn't mute it?
Can you please?
No, we're not muting anything for a pedophile.
Oh.
I'm not mute for what? They already know everything that's happening. Why would I mute?
Okay, because I was just trying to talk to you for a second. We've been talking to the live for hours.
I just got on here not too long ago because I was trying to defend you, but I'm not defending you anymore. You're pleading guilty, my nigga. I'm not gonna defend somebody that's pleading guilty.
I'm not pleading guilty to
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It's a felony charge. You're pleading guilty to a misdemeanor, but it's still a child charge.
Maybe what it's listed as.
Okay, but you're pleading guilty, so I'm not gonna defend you anymore. You're pleading fucking guilty, my nigga.
Okay, to the charge.
Are you crazy?
I'm guilty to the charge that they dropped in my.
What the fuck? Can you get out of my lighting, please?
No, I could see if he went to trial, honey, and then pled guilty to the lesser charge, but you're going to plead guilty to actual luring a child in hopes that they're going to drop it at a later date to a lower charge. Like, bitch, you did that.
That
Like,
is what
nothing
he.
in your right.
But you did say that. You said you were dropping it to misdemeanor, and then it's going to be off your record later in life. That's what you said. Okay, so why
But
would
it's
you
only
not
gonna
just
be.
go to
He's not dropping
trial?
to a misdemeanor. It's gonna be off his record if he.
But my thing, why would you not just go to trial and just get it all off right now?
Right.
Because
And why would you not go to trial if you know you text about weed? But who takes 2 hours? Randy, get the phone. We want to know. We want to know how did it take 2
Babe, she
hours to
want to talk.
sell a 3.5?
Nobody, bro. Like, I'm the person who has to live with this shit, bro.
Yeah, but now we have open CPS case, so now it's everyone's goddamn business at this point because the whole Bigo done called CPS on us. So I mean, it is what it is now. Who gives a fuck, right? Y'all just keep calling people on my goddamn and playing on my goddamn face.
Just like they like, bro, y'all not giving no new information to the courts. They already have everything. They have my phone.
CPS is already. We already have an open CPS case.
It's no, like, it's no. They have everything.
So
they have everything.
If anything, they tell Randy to leave before they tell me, bitch. And that's facts. If anything, they'll tell Randy he can't be around the kids.
And if that was the case, they would have been said that.
No, the CPS did not know about your charge.
Well, obviously, see, but that's the thing.
Now they do, though, because everyone's been fucking calling because Drama Sound Off, someone gave Drama Sound Off the information. Drama Sound Off has been calling and telling him all type of shit.
False information.
Oh yeah, and I was just finna wake up Drama Sound Off going.
They already have it now.
How can I be blamed for
It's
false
too late.
information?
It's too late now. So, how am I sick? I'm
No,
not the one
I don't
talking.
think you're sick. I think they referring to him. I don't think they talking about you.
Yeah, they
Okay,
talking.
so honey,
She said you're sick. Like, I'm not the one talking to kids.
because they hear him in the background.
Because I'm
They hear him in the.
not. I'm not the one conversating with a child on the internet and then going to link up whether it's for sex or not. I know I have kids at home. I know I'm not interested in having conversations with other people's children. I'm not gonna go link up with no kids.
Okay, so how long we gonna do?
I don't care.
Are you gonna still let him around the child now that he didn't play like till you get done with the cat? I
Now that
think you
he's
probably
pleading
need to keep.
guilty, I really don't even feel comfortable with him around my kids anymore.
How?
Because you're pleading guilty to a child charge.
It's a lesser charge, bro.
You are pleading guilty to a child charge. So I don't give a fuck if it's a lesser charge.
So you would rather me take it to trial?
You're weird for that.
Yes, take it to trial and say you didn't do it.
And now I'm locked up.
Take it to trial then. At least if you took it to trial, I believe you just a little bit more. Just a tad bit more. But at this point, now that you're pleading guilty, now that I know, you're guilty. You're guilty. I have nothing else to say. He left. Goodbye.
He don't want to face it either. That's the sad thing. And you know, accountability is like, you know, a very sexy thing. It's so sad.
Now
Okay,
that I
look
know
at this part.
I
Look
mean,
look
he's
at
still
this.
guilty.
Look
There's nothing else to
look at this
say.
part. How it's saying he will have to register as a sex offender. Gag at this.
It's
So
crazy.
after
He
he
lives
after he after he play.
Brandy, you
This is a
are
guilty.
pleading guilty, my
This is a
nigga. There
guilty
is
plea
nothing to
agreement.
talk about. And this is,
This is
and
a
y'all
guilt.
was sitting, hold on, y'all was sitting here saying I was bullying him and doo doo and all that shit. Y'all don't even know what I go through with this man. This nigga's annoying as fuck. And now you're a guilty child predator.
That's not what's gonna be on my record. You keep
I don't
pushing
give a
Yes,
it.
it is.
fuck.
Listen, honeybee, listen to this. Okay, so this is the second page of the agreements from him pleading guilty. I understand that I am not eligible for probation pursuant to NRS unless a psychosexual evaluation certifies that I do represent a high risk to
Thank you.
reoffend based upon a currently accepted standard of assessment. Moving on to
I
clause
was
6.
defending him. Yeah, because I didn't know
I
he pled guilty.
understand that before I'm eligible for parole, a panel consisting of the Administrator of Mental Health and Developmental Services of the Department of Human Resources, um, or his designee, and with a psychologist license to
Can you hold
practice
on?
in the state or a psychiatrist license to practice medicine in the state certifies that I was under observation while confined in an institution. Then it also says, listen, honey, it also says, I understand that pursuant to NRS such and such and such, the court must include as part of my sentence, in addition to any other penalties provided by law, a special sentence of lifetime supervision, commencing after any period of probation or any term of imprisonment and period of release
Yes.
upon parole. I
Thank
understand that the court will include as part of my sentence, in addition to any other penalties provided by law, pursuant to NRS such and such and such, inclusive, I must register as a sex offender within 48 hours of release from custody
thank
onto probation or parole. I understand that I must submit blood and or saliva test under
what is
direction of PNP to determine genetic markers and or secretary statuses.
what
I
what was
understand that the
what is
information regarding charges not filed, dismissed, or charged to be dismissed pursuant to this agreement may be considered by a judge at sentencing. So
okay,
he is
what
going
is
to have to
that part?
register. He must register as a sex
What
offender 48
read?
hours after they get done with the sentencing. So right now he said he have to wait till August. So in August, when he finally find the last paperwork and take whatever plea deal, he's going to have to register as a sex offender 48 hours after.
And he's sitting here saying he don't.
Well, baby, here it is, love. I damn sure didn't make it up, babe. This is the second page to what he agreed to.
I haven't even agreed to my
This
plea
is the
deal yet.
second page. You did agree. Here it is, right here's the agreement right here. This is the
He said
second page to the
he didn't
plea
feel
of
yet.
guilty.
I have until August to accept it or not accept it.
He said he has until August to accept it or not, but they gave it to him.
How do you have until August to accept it and you sign the paperwork? I hereby agree to a plea of guilty. And here is your signature. I don't understand it.
You have your signature on here. You signed it.
No, yeah, I signed some papers, but it was for like acknowledging, okay, this is going to be the deal.
You signed for acknowledgement,
Yeah,
but you haven't
I
accepted
still,
it yet.
no,
He is
I
a
don't,
big liar.
you going to let people tell you what happened in
His
this
next,
court?
hold on, is your next court date arraignment?
I don't know what is
His next court date is arraignment. What does arraignment mean? Because I saw that on his paperwork.
Okay, let me look it up.
What
What
is
do
arraignment?
arraignment mean?
but my
Okay, let's
lawyer,
see.
Sentencing. So you're gonna be sentenced
my,
next
Yeah,
court
so
date.
that's what after August, that's when he has 48 hours. So that's basically
I,
when he accepted the plea deal. That's done
I,
with the public defender. They have to bring that before the judge, and
I
the
came
judge
out,
have to accept it. Then after they accept it, he's going to have 48 hours to register.
So you're gonna
48
have to register.
hours.
But you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Randy, you're just saying that because you know if I find out that you have to register as a sex offender, I'm not letting you see the kids no more.
I don't.
And
Look,
that's on God.
I don't know that.
look,
I think
babe.
I think
Look,
Randy's just
babe. Look,
scared.
I just highlighted it. Read it.
Yeah. Scared of what?
This is the
Because
second page.
if you are a registered sex offender, I will not allow you to be around my kids no more.
But if I took it to
I
trial,
will not
okay.
allow you to be around my kids no more.
So if I took it to trial and lost,
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
If I took it to trial and lost, then what? Then what?
Then you're
Y'all, what do
guilty.
this say?
If you go
Is
to
y'all
trial
reading
and you
this?
lose, you are guilty of the evidence that they have against you.
Really?
He
If you go
already
to
took
trial
the
and you
plea
win,
deal,
you're
honey.
what the
He
fuck?
already took the plea deal. This is the paperwork that he signed.
There hasn't been people who went to fucking.
I know he took a plea deal, but he's saying
Oh, flip
hypothetically,
it.
if he's
How do I
saying
do
hypothetically,
mirror?
if they send it to my Instagram, not the Bigo. I cannot with y'all. I have it in front of me.
Can you see?
They have your information. They pulled up your plea deal that you signed with your fucking signature. They sent that to my Instagram.
Like, how do you not know that you signed this? Like, what the fuck?
And you didn't even tell me that you signed anything either. You didn't tell me any updates on your case because you knew that I was going to react like this. Why would you not tell me anything? Randy knew I was going to react like this. That's why he didn't say anything in the first place.
Look, look, look. Look, honey. I must register as a sex offender within 48 hours.
Of release. And you're going to be on
No, this is
probation?
if you go to jail. But this is once he do the plea, he not going to jail because he obviously out. But once you do the plea and stuff, this is the same. It's a probation or parole, either or that he get. So whatever 6 years he gonna be on, either paperwork to get it forgiven. By the time you get the
You did
probation for the
not read
6
the
years,
paperwork before you signed the fucking paperwork?
Yeah, I bet.
Well, it's saying you're going to have to register as a sex offender.
They didn't.
Well, you should have. They didn't tell you that. Are they
how
not?
did
Hold on,
the
hold on. Are they not supposed to tell you that you have
yeah
to register?
they read the whole thing to you and make sure you understand the paperwork, babe. They read it
Hold
to
on.
you.
Saying that they didn't tell him that.
They didn't.
What the fuck? Now you're lying. I feel like you're lying.
No, I'm finna call my lawyer. Now it's 7. It's too late.
Not you gonna call your lawyer right now.
Bro, because
Are you fucking crazy?
so what's it called? You might gonna have to register. He said no, that's not a part of the deal.
You should have read the paperwork before you signed it. You're supposed to read paperwork before you sign
I
anything.
can still withdraw it. I'm not really tripping, but I'm gonna verify because this whole internet shit got me all fucked up right now. I'm gonna just call my lawyer and he gonna tell me what's what.
I didn't even know none of this was going on, bruh. I never saw any of this paperwork. I didn't know you was taking no fucking plea deals to plead guilty.
Go
I
to
didn't know.
his next court date, honeybee. Don't let him tell you what's going on. Go in there yourself so you can know. Because he's a liar. He lying about paperwork. And you know, honeybee, we done all been in trouble before. You know when you get right there with that public defender, before you sign it, even the judge say, do you understand what is being taking place? Or do you need to be assigned someone to explain? Have you been, what's the word? Have you been forced to do this? Or like something, something, something. Like you have to say all that over that microphone. Like what
That's
is he
crazy.
saying?
So you're guilty, and you're gonna be a registered.
If that's the case, then I'm gonna take it to trial because that's not the way.
Baby, this man said he gonna take it to trial now. You already plead. Like you're sentenced in August. Like the paperwork is signed, gave to the doctor, the judge. Like what are you saying?
Randy, you're gonna be a registered.
That
That
motherfucker now. He's delusional as hell. I just think he did it, and he just don't want you to know that he did it. Because he don't want to lose his access to his children. But I don't think he's safe around the kids. Me personally, And then if you're a liar like that, you can't even be held accountable. Like, yeah, I was gonna go fuck this little young hoe. Boom, boom, boom. She was 15. The hoe was acting fast. Shit, I was gonna give her the dick. Like, you can't even just like. I'd rather a person be accountable. Like, yeah, bitch, that's that's fucked up. You know, it was a fast ass hoe. It's several 15-year-olds, fucking 20-year-olds, and 17, and it ain't like that. You the only person, beloved. It's several fast ass hoes and fat and nasty ass niggas that don't mind. I would have rather that than him sit up here and just play delusional in your face and we looking at the black and white like you arguing with shit you already know is going on. You're not at the point where you finna take the plea deal or take it to trial. You have signed this paperwork. This is now in the judge system. You're waiting on your docket for sentencing and for the state to accept it. Like what? The only thing left is state accepts this or state does not accept this. Boom, boom, boom. Sign, seal. You're ordered to this many years of probation. If you do this, and we're forgiven. Have a good day. Like what? That's the next step. You're complete. You're done.
He over here look like he finna cry. Randy's stressed the fuck out. He didn't.
Cause he didn't want, no, he's only stressed cause he didn't want you to know. He's not crying cause of what he did. He's not crying cause of the charges, beloved. He's crying because you know now. That's what he's crying about. He's
I
not
didn't
crying
know.
about them charges. No. No. Because he would have had to take accountability
I,
first, babes. He just said he ain't do it. So you're
I
not
was.
crying about a fuck ass thing. You crying because she know.
I wasn't even paying this case because I got my own case I'm trying to fight. I
Yeah,
had
because you got your own shit. Yeah. Girl, you better be careful, honey. I wouldn't let my son or none of my children. I don't know if you got both kids by him or
and
what, but baby, mm-mm.
he won't be able to see the kids, and he won't
And
be
I
able to
think
be on
you should physically go if you still have time, or you know how everything. I don't know how things panning out with
life.
you or whatever. But
His
if
whole life.
August come and you still can physically go, you should go up there yourself and listen to yourself and hear for yourself instead of letting that nigga come back and lie to you again or tell you, oh, this is going on and that. You physically go on the court and say, baby, I'm your baby mama. I'm going with you in support, if
Wait,
anything.
you didn't know that you said that? Okay, well maybe it's a good thing that now you know that you signed some paperwork that said you're going to.
Yeah, like, and you already signed it. Like, what you gonna tell the judge on sentencing day? Oh, judge, I didn't know. We need a reset.
That shit is crazy.
I literally asked him, like, with you, is the deal, do I have to register? And he was like, no, there's
Yeah,
nothing up
and
here.
he have to submit blood and DNA because they want to make sure that they
Yeah,
have
but
it on standby just in case anything happen with any child where he could quickly come
because
up in the system.
they're gonna said they don't have to tell you that you're gonna. They said that they don't have to tell him they have to register when he signs it. They said they don't have to tell him.
I don't know what they do or don't have to tell you. I don't know. But once you sign guilty for anything under age, you should know that that's what comes next. They're not going to let, that would be so unfair to so many other people that have got caught up in some shit like this. Once you plead guilty to an underage sexual crime, you should, come on, fucking idiot. You should automatically know that
Hey,
the next,
oh, so either they didn't tell him that he has to register, or he's lying about it.
yeah,
One is
I think he lying about it. Because the public defender, before,
one is
on the day that you do this paper, when you go to court, this is like one of their original dates. You get assigned a public defender. They pull you to the side and they walk you through all the stuff. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Now, he may have thought, oh, just because it's going to be dropped in 6 years or it's going to be, what is that shit called when they seal it? It's going to be sealed in 6 years where nobody can tell. He may just be harping on that. But there
retract.
is what's going to, the judge is gonna, I mean, the public defender job is expunged. The public defender job is to tell you, okay, this is your first offense. If you plead guilty, that in 6 years, if you follow these guidelines, show up for probation, don't have this, boom, 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 do this community service, do this thing. In 6 years, if you complete it, it will be expunged and you won't be able to tell. But right now, baby, you're going under the registry as soon as you get done with sentencing, babe. You have 48 hours to report and give your DNA, such and such and such, and your address. So if his address is corrected to yours, your shit gonna pop up to your apartment, bitch.
He
That everybody got to.
don't live with me. He don't live with me.
Oh, okay.
You don't
Okay,
live
yeah.
here.
Well, if he don't live with you, then cool. But wherever he live at, that's got to go in the system because when you trying to move places, it have who in the area is close to you that's registered. It have all them people around. Like it's a whole database.
So it say he signed this May 2nd.
Last month,
He
and
signed
he didn't say
over
nothing to you.
no over a month ago. He didn't tell me nothing about this paperwork that he signed.
I thought shit. I did when I first. I said I'm
You
gonna
did
take the
not.
deal.
You said that
Yeah,
you
but
were
they
getting
said my shit was
charges
getting
dropped.
dropped. Yeah.
You said you're getting charges dropped. You didn't say that you were getting it
In
dropped
six
down.
years,
Okay, that may have been a mistake. I
he didn't get
It's
the
not a.
charges dropped either
It's
because
not.
luring a child is still a child. That's
You
not
said that
dropped.
you were getting. He told me that he was getting the charges dropped. He did not say that
Yeah,
he
that's not
dropped him down
dropped. That's
to a
called lesson.
charge. He didn't tell me that he was pleading guilty either. You didn't tell me none of that. Stop it now.
You had a lot of
Because
shit
I
going
was
on.
sitting here defending you for the longest time because I thought that you were getting the charges dropped. That came out of your mouth. That came out of your mouth. So you lied to me.
I did not.
But you did. But okay. This whole time I thought that the charges were getting dropped and the case was just gonna be closed and left alone.
Hmm.
That's what I thought this whole time.
Nah,
Can you
he
please
took a lesser charge,
go
like
ahead
a
and let me fuck?
lesser. That's the deal. Like lesser charge, you give us 6 years of your life probation where we can monitor you and watch you, and then
But see,
we'll expunge you.
known if I would have known that, I would have been defending him this whole time. I defended him today, yesterday, and the day before that. Looking stupid as hell.
And he
Cause
been
you
loose for a
want
whole
us to
month. And he wait. So yesterday
cause
you was talking about this and he didn't say nothing.
you are pleading guilty towards I don't think that you're a pedophile, no.
You, okay.
Do I feel like you fucked up? Yes.
I know I fucked up. Bro.
And you did not tell me that you signed papers.
I told you I fucked up. I didn't know
You
what
got
sent
me
you my
sitting here
papers.
defending you for no reason, bruh.
Then don't. Just, alright, I'm in this. I got this. I'll figure it
What
out
the
on
fuck?
my own, bro. Like, I don't.
That's my favorite lip gloss. Yes.
Thank you. I did a
Rose
bag
tip.
that time. This
Mm,
first charge, yes it is. This is his first charge in the state of Nevada.
mm.
And
You
it's
have
been
that?
2 months damn near and he ain't said nothing about a fuck ass.
Oh no, you don't never take the first deal for something like that, girl. Maybe like
At
a
least
little speeding or something, a little traffic ticket, but the first deal on some serious shit like that, baby, I would have been like, oh no, baby, I got text messages. You got my phone, bitch. Look at the messages. I was talking about weed. That little young hoe wanted to fuck. I ain't want to fuck her. If you see I'm in here saying weed, bitch, I would have never took that charge, bitch. Take it to trial. Cause that's what I'm gonna vouch off of. I don't even need no goddamn lawyer. My text messages say I'm linking up to seller 3-5. Charge me for the correct shit. But that fuck nigga know. He know. He know what he did. And he know he was talking about it. And if you listen to the conversation, he said, oh, we was talking for like 2 or 3 hours. Don't know we deal take no 2 or 3 hours to discuss. Baby, you was getting to know her, talking
but
sexual, sexting, bitch, thinking you
have
was finna get your rocks off with a little young quick hoe with a
tomorrow.
fresh puss that ain't no kids fell out of. Mm-hmm. You's a nasty, wicked bitch. And that won't be his last time. It don't never be that because they never learn their lesson. That won't be his last time. He probably done fucked the young hoe since then.
Oh God.
And it damn sure wasn't his first that the FBI was involved. When the FBI started getting involved like that, they done been pitched ideas. They obviously been watching Facebook. They've been looking for a while
But
before they get
that
involved. It's not just no first. Mm mm.
he's saying they hit him up on some weed. Do you got any
No.
drugs, bro? That's what's coming out
Then
of his
he'll be
mouth.
down for a weed charge, selling drugs to a minor. That's totally different. If they hit you up for weed, they hit you up for exactly what the sting operation was constituting, bitch. If they doing underage sex,
No.
they're gonna hit you up. Hey, baby, very quickly in the first couple messages. I'm 15. I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Are you single? Let's have sex. Let's do this. You know, can I give you a little head? They're gonna get direct to what they want because they want that for your case. They're not gonna be talking about no goddamn weed and all that. And they damn sure ain't finna say,
I think too is he's trying to separate himself from everyone else that was in that little lineup with him. But it's
yeah,
like y'all arrested for the same thing, just different type of charges.
yeah,
Because all of y'all were arrested for talking to children over the internet.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
For luring children into sex. All of them were
so
arrested for luring children into sexual acts. That is
let
the crime.
out and
Not
make it seem
talking
like,
to
oh,
children, honeybee.
Because I'm not.
he
Because
was
my
trying to
It's
make it
not
seem
just
like, oh, well,
communication. Every last
no,
one of them in this thing was
I don't know.
luring a child into a sexual act.
Yes. I didn't even know he was selling
we
weed.
wasn't talking at that time.
Like what?
Me, you wasn't talking.
Oh no, me and him wasn't talking at that time. When all this happened, we weren't talking. He's right. My bad.
Well, it don't matter. You need to get your shit together and shit no 13-year-old, get your rocks off, and get your dick hard to the point where you want to drive and meet up with her. That's we don't give a fuck if you was talking to Honeybee or not,
All
bitch.
my
What that
hair.
mean? Their desire didn't go away because Honeybee entertaining you, baby. Their desire for a 13-year-old is still there.
They gave me the house address at first. I
Lord
said
have
no.
mercy,
Let's
child.
meet at the park or whatever because I already knew if I pulled up to the house, it could. I said let's go to the park. So like,
Let's go to
I'm
the
You
park because you want
said
to go to the house and get caught up.
so you wanted to sell drugs. You wanted to sell weed to a 14-year-old, right? You told them to meet you at the park instead of their house because you didn't want no problems.
yeah. I was just gonna drop it and keep going. Like I wasn't even gonna get out the car.
You're just gonna drop the weed off and leave.
Yeah. But they was already talking crazy. I was like, no, I'm not pulling up to no house.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. I'm stressed. I don't know, bro. Like, this shit's fucking crazy.
It's the body language for me. He can't even look you dead in your eye. You're
How you have?
guilty. You're guilty, babe. You're guilty.
I did have a
I
camera on him.
read body language, baby. You could tell when a nigga lying behind. See all that pacing and all that moving, looking around, eyes all gazed in the stars, bitch. Look me dead in my eye.
His body language is hella all over the place, bro.
Yes, like look me in my eye and tell me what's up.
Have I not been talking to you in your face this whole time?
Mm-hmm.
What is she talking about? I wasn't even talking to nobody, bro. Like, I'm starting to feel like how you was
He
feeling
trying
like
to
you was.
explain stuff. He's a pedophile. Don't let him around them kids. Bye, Randy. You need to go home and you need to pray to God and ask God to forgive you for the sick ways of your mind. Inanamakushia baba bahaya. Oh, I plead the blood of Jesus. I plead the blood of Jesus. Oh, my Lord. Oh, oh, the blood. Oh, my God.
I love you, Candace.
Judge Lowe would be hard to
They're not
convince. Yes, God, baby. I would be going for none of this shit, bitch. You're guilty. Bye. Get out.
Right now. Don't know what
this man is I don't know. Uh he walked out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I can't take him seriously. I'm not gonna lie. He lied to me. Though. So I mean, he lied to me. He didn't tell me that he pled guilty and all that other stuff. He told me that the charges were getting dropped and the case was being closed. He didn't tell me that he signed a plea deal and the case was closed. Bitch, ain't none of that came out of his motherfucking mouth. It's okay. At least now I know. At least now I know, so now I can move accordingly.
I know one thing. You better protect my nephew by all motherfucking statutes, the limitations. You keep
And
that.
will.
How did he get in the house? He got a key?
I'll die for my kids. It's not even a question. I always protect my kids first. Me as a mother, I protect my kids. I don't know about Randy and what he does. I can't speak for him, but I can speak for my goddamn self. I die for my kids right now, bitch. No shade. If you told me to go jump off a cliff so my kids could live a happy life, I'll do it right now. Not a question. I wouldn't even hesitate. Bye. Don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I protect my motherfucking kids. Don't care. So y'all can say whatever the fuck you want
Mm-mm.
on slow. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but I'm not the one online.
I'm not questioning you. I'm not questioning you, and you didn't even know. Like, girl, you didn't know that. Like, I think we all kind of caught at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you was unaware, which is probably why you was so defensive. You know, listening to what he was saying, etc. You know, so we only can really go by what we see now that you know. You know what I'm saying? Are you still going to be tipping out with Randy and getting drunk and stuff, knowing that maybe after he get too many shots of tequila, he might get into some child pornography? Or are you going to steer away? You know what I'm saying? Only we will be able to tell by what happens after this. You know what I mean? So I think that you're a wonderful mother. I think that, you know, you're off to a wonderful new journey or whatever, you know, trying to keep yourself steering clear from drama and all that other unnecessary shit. I've been watching from the window how you was dealing with 21 and stuff. So you obviously have shit that you really care about, are concerned about. And so
Yeah.
we will continue to watch.
Cool. I'm still in school for my bachelor's degree. I'm still trying to fight my own case. I have my own shit going on. And whatever is going on with Randy, that's on him, baby. I'm not the one dealing with children fucking luring. I'm not dealing with all that. So that's his thing. Okay, cool. But I don't have a
Yeah, you like
problem.
your dick
I don't have.
grown.
I want to be known too. I have an open CPS case because Drama Sound Off, as we all know, called CPS on me and made false allegations towards me and my baby daddy. She said that he was pimping me.
Oh,
Whatever,
wow.
girl. Hella.
Whew. Okay, well, honey, it was love. Bitch. Okay, so let's wake it up what Drama Sound Off is going to school for, which I'm sure all of y'all probably realize by now why she's able to push things through so quickly and so easily. Drama Sound Off